If Rahul Gandhi doesn't do damage, his assistant will. This is what happened in Dallas. A journalist who started recently working for India Today in India, he's based out of United States. His name is Rohit Sharma. He went to interview Sam Pitroda. And while that interview was going on, it was done in front of an audience. I'm going to tell you this story in a little bit more detail using a slide deck. So, small request to all of you to please like this video and let me load the slide deck now. Thank you. Journalist assaulted by Raga's team in Dallas, Texas. Rohit Sharma was interviewing Sam Pitroda, and this was something that was as part of the trip of Rahul Gandhi. On September 7th, the journalist flew down to Dallas, Texas to cover his visit, and they said it generated a lot of interest among various diaspora in the United States, doctors, journalists, engineers, professionals, and so on and so forth. And we know that there is going to be some dissing. We all know that. So what happened was the journalist reached out to Sam Pitroda requesting him for an interview, because Sam Pitroda magically has become the head of Indian Overseas Congress. You see how this guy stepped down or was removed from his post when he made this crass racist comment. I'm not going to repeat that about India. And then once the elections were over and the result was not too bad, he was reinstated on that place. And now suddenly looks like whatever he said holds true and Congress stands by it. I would like to know what the loudmouths of Congress would now say about the comments of Sam Pitroda, extremely racist in nature. Well, let's fast forward to the present. The journalist had previously interviewed Pitroda and had expected a positive response, hoping to use the interview to set the tone for Rahul Gandhi's visit. Remember, he had not landed in US yet. All this happened before that. Interestingly, Sam Pitroda said, yes, let's meet and let's have an interview. And the journalist arrived at Ritz-Carlton in Irving, Texas at 7:30 p.m. After meeting the IOC, Indian Overseas Congress members, the journalist was directed to Sam's villa. So it looks like it was a suites or villas in this fairly high-end looks like. The villa was a cozy setting with around 30 people, including members from India and the IOC USA, all awaiting Raga's arrival at Dallas Fort Worth International Airport. Sam Pitroda recognized the journalist immediately and asked the crowd to quiet down for a few minutes for the interview. The journalist asked several questions to which Sam Pitroda answered until the last question. The last question was, he wondered whether Rahul would address the issue of Hindus being killed in Bangladesh. And this question sparked chaos. Before Sam Pitroda could fully respond, someone in the room called the question controversial and others raised their voices. A member of Rahul's advanced team grabbed the journalist's phone, shouting, "Band karo, band karo." I've given you the name of this individual in my Hangout, previous Hangout. You'll have to go back and look at that for the name. Sam Pitroda was visibly, I think it was in Professor RV's interview. Sam Pitroda was visibly shaken and urged calm as tensions escalated. Remember this, Sam Pitroda was there when this thing started. Remember this, because I'm going to come to this in just a moment. Raga supporters and team decided to stop the interview forcibly. One individual attempted to grab the journalist's mic and others took his phone to stop the recording. Not only did they do that, he was forced to delete it, and I'll come to that in just one moment. In the meantime, Sam Pitroda was taken to the airport to meet Rahul Gandhi, while the journalist was left with at least 15 men demanding the deletion of the final question. The journalist resisted, asserting the question wasn't controversial, but his phone was forcibly taken and searched. They deleted the interview from his phone using Face ID without his consent, like they forced him forced the phone in his face to recognize him and to access the recently deleted folder. They even checked iCloud for traces of the video, but the phone was in airplane mode, preventing syncing. After 30 minutes of ethical violations and privacy breaches, the aggressors finally calmed down. Some debated keeping the journalist's phone for 4 days, but he demanded it back and left. The journalist briefly considered calling 911 but could not because his phone was seized. He texted Sam Pitroda after leaving, who suggested another interview could be done the next day, but that never happened. So remember, I told you Sam Pitroda said he was not there when all this happened. There was an interview in the same channel, India Today. Rajdeep Sardesai asked him the same question. What did he have to say about this? And Sam Pitroda said, I was not there. Really? You weren't there? Just go back and see what this person, this is from a link that I'm going to provide to you. This is from a story in India Today, and they are going to be furiously deleting it because they need to tell their lie straight. Here it says Sam Pitroda was visibly shaken and urged calm as tensions escalated. So he knew what was going on. And yet now, afterwards, when Rajdeep Sardesai tries to do a damage control exercise, Sam Pitroda says he was not aware of it. Come on now. Rahul Gandhi later spoke about press freedom in the United States while his own team was silencing a journalist. The same question about Hindus in Bangladesh was later asked by another journalist at a press club event and tweeted by the INC's official handle. You'll have to go back and look at their official handle to find out what the answer was. I didn't have time to look at it. I don't care. What I do care about is how dare somebody try to force somebody's phone and then delete the video. When we contacted India Today, I have a friend talked to people at India Today. They said this is nothing and it was just a matter of the journalist being aggressive. I don't think so. The story has been written by Rohit Sharma. I think I'll give you the link. You take a look at it, read the entire details. And he wouldn't have said all this unless he was really shaken. So whatever it is, this is the INC for you. Bunch of goons led by. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar.